Hello, welcome to Caldwell County Today. I'm Paige Counts, Public Information Officer for Caldwell County. Today, we're in the Town of Hudson to talk about the Kiddie Car Parade. Joining me today is Rebecca Bentley, Town Manager for Town of Hudson, but not Town Manager for much longer, Rebecca.
No, not much longer.
I'm
Weeks.
I'm going to start by saying congratulations on your retirement.
Thank you very much.
Rebecca, tell us about the Kiddie Car Parade.
Okay, the Kiddie Car Parade was started 50 years ago. Isn't that amazing? 50 years a small town has had this event going on. It was started by the Hudson Community Development Association. They were organized in 1969, and the first Kiddie Car Parade was 1971. And we know that because we have a painting at the hub that was done by Mrs. Nancy Watson, and it depicts the very first Kiddie Car Parade. I think it's really cute because it shows the chief of police riding a lawnmower leading the parade. We're going to give our chief of police a car, but anyway, that's the way it first started. And so what happens with Kiddie Car Parade is anybody can be in the Kiddie Car Parade. You can be an adult, you don't necessarily have to be a child. Matter of fact, we want adults with the children. You can come on foot. You can bring a bicycle, a tricycle, a stroller, a wagon. We also have people who come on golf carts. The only requirement is that it be decorated, and we want it to be decorated patriotically. And of course, we want the children to be decorated patriotically, and everybody decorates. We've had them for years, so I know. I love the Kiddie Car Parade. It's so sweet to see the streets full of these kids on their wagons or whatever they're in, coming down that street. And year after year you see these people, we've watched them grow up. And of course, if you've been in it for 50 years, you might have been in it and now your grandchildren are in it. So, but it's really sweet. It's a great day. We hope to have people, both people in the parade as well as people watching the parade. And it will start at the hub station on Cedar Valley Road and come down to the pool. And once it gets here, then there will be lots of activities going on here, lots of free things. And we have our recreation director and police chief who can tell you about that. But it is all started by Hudson Community Development Association. That's a group of individuals whose sole purpose, when they were organized in 1969, is to improve the quality of life here in Hudson, and they've certainly done that for the 50 plus years that they've been in existence. So this is one of their first things, and we're happy to keep it going, and I'm excited to see it on July 3rd.
What time on July 3rd?
It will be at 10 o'clock, lineups at 9:30 at the hub station.
Thank you, Rebecca. Now we'll bring Chuck in to talk a little bit more about the details of what will happen on July 3rd. Now I'm joined by Chuck Graby, Recreation Director for the Town of Hudson. Chuck, how many years have you been involved in the Kiddie Car Parade?
A little over 20, 22, somewhere around there.
And what are some of your favorite things you've seen as far as entries in the Kiddie Car Parade?
Well, I'll tell you the ones that stand out to me is we have a citizen that lives in Hudson, has for her whole life, and does a lot for Hudson, and that's Eleanor Kirby, and she always handmade all of her grandkids' outfits. And so that sticks out the most to me. And I don't know if Eleanor will be with us this year. She's a little under the weather, but she always, year in, year out, handmade all the outfits for her grandkids, and that was pretty neat.
If somebody's not as crafty to hand make outfits, because like for me that would never happen. Like I'm like, maybe get a kid a red shirt. That's just probably as far as I can go. What do you suggest for decorations?
Well, a lot of them use streamers, just red, white, and blue colors, little flags, just something just 4th of July patriotic. But you'd be surprised. It seems like they buy it out, so they always have them all decorated. They're pretty decorative group of individuals.
And what can people expect once they get here?
Okay, once we do the parade route, which will come down 321A and come to Redwood Park, once we get here, we will take a group photos of the parade. of all the participants. At that time, we'll award 3 prizes, first, second, and third place prizes, to the best dressed, best patriotic. And then once we do that, this lower parking lot we're standing in now will be the festival area. And in this parking lot, we'll have, we've got a lot of people involved. We'll have the Hudson Fire Department. They're going to bring one of their trucks, their large ladder truck with a large flag as the entrance. We'll have the American Legion here representing First Baptist Church of Hudson, St. John's Lutheran, United Methodist Church of Hudson, Harris Chapel will possibly be here, and of course the police department will be here as well. And I'll let Richard talk about his event, because actually the police department's event is going to be our biggest event for the kids, and it's bike safety, and I'll let him talk about that. But there'll be hot dogs, free hot dogs, apple pie and ice cream, balloon giveaways, novelty cup giveaways, and then of course the other things the kids can do with the bike safety and things like that. And that will last from 11 to 1 o'clock. And at 1 o'clock, we will open the swimming pool, as you can see behind us. We'll open it to the first 300 people free of charge for that day.
So a whole lot going on that day. And the parade kicks off, I know we've mentioned this, but it kicks off at Hub Station, right?
Correct. It'll start at Hub Station. We'll line up at 9:30, as Rebecca said, get everybody lined up, and then at 10 o'clock the parade will begin, and then we'll march the parade all the way down to Redwood, and then that's where we'll finish the parade.
Are there any restrictions for the parade?
There are restrictions. We don't allow any gas-powered vehicles in the parade. Can use a battery-operated golf cart. Most people bring bicycles, bring their battery-operated little power wheels for the kids, wagons, or just walk, and just dress it up and for red, white, and blue, and come out and have fun with us.
Okay. Chuck, is there anything else we need to add about the parade details?
Really, the only thing I stress each year to the parents before we begin is we just shut down one side of the road. So we do have oncoming traffic. So I do stress that the parents walk on the center line, close to the center line of the road, to keep the kids in that lane. That's one important thing. We hadn't had a problem before with that, but we just stress that. And I encourage people to come out and watch. It's not as big as the Christmas parade, but there is a lot of people that stand on the sidewalks and watch their grandkids or go through. So I encourage people to come out and watch.
And be at Hub Station at 9:30 to line up.
9:30 on Saturday, July 3rd. And it's going to sounds crazy because it's the 4th of July parade, but we don't do anything on Sunday, and the 4th falls on Sunday, so the parade and the festivities will be on Saturday, the 3rd.
Thank you, Chuck. Now I have Chief Richard Blevins with me. And Richard, you have a lot of exciting news based on the Kiddie Parade. You've got some giveaways.
We do have some giveaways. Just kind of go back and touch base on what Rebecca and Chuck has talked about. The past year has been hard on all of us, and we're looking forward to getting back out, enjoying the country, enjoying living in America, and what better way than to come out and celebrate America's birthday. So Hudson's a great place to live. It's a great place to work, and part of the reason it is so great is we have so many activities. I've raised my family here, and one of the reasons that I chose Hudson is because there's so many opportunities just to go out and enjoy yourself, enjoy your family, enjoy company with friends. And a big part of that is our Parks and Recreation Department. We have an extensive trail system that runs through town where you can get about anywhere in town and never have to touch a highway. And one of the ways that we enjoy that, I know my two sons enjoy, is through bicycling. So bicycling is something that I really enjoy and I promote. And the earlier that we can get kids involved with bicycling and a healthier lifestyle, I think the more healthier and happier life they'll have. Sadly, some kids don't have the opportunity to get a bicycle. So one of the things that the police department has reached out to some of our local merchants, specifically Walmart, has donated some bicycles. Jim Engelman with Edward Jones has donated some bicycles, as well as Hudson Police Department was able to put together a couple bicycles ourselves, but in total we've got 8 bicycles, all the way down from little 16-inch itty-bitty bikes with training wheels on them to some 20-inch bicycles that the older kids can ride and enjoy. And we'll be giving those away on Saturday. We'll have a drawing where you enter to win the bike that best fits you, and we'll give those away at the end of the event. And in keeping with that same theme, we're going to set up a small bicycle rodeo. We'll have a couple cone courses. We'll take them out of our traffic crash trailer and we'll set them up and use them for fun for a change. And we'll do some cone courses. We'll let the kids ride their bikes through the cone courses, try to dodge cones. We'll throw a curve or two on them. It'll be a good time for everybody. And just to make sure everyone stays safe with those new bicycles, through a grant from the Department of Transportation, we've got between 75 and about 100 helmets of various sizes, all the way from small to adult size, that we'll be giving away as well. So even if you don't want a bike, you can at least get you a helmet and ride safely.
All right. Thank you, Chief. Anything else you need to add?
I think I'm good, Paige. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Rebecca, this event's not possible without some sponsors. And tell us who your sponsors are for the event.
Okay, thank you. You're exactly right. We couldn't do it on our own. Our major sponsor, of course, is Hudson Community Development Association and Redwood Park through the Town of Hudson. But we also have the American Legion that's doing things. We have Pet Dairy that's donating the ice cream. We have Food Line that's donating the apple pies. We have the churches, Hudson First Baptist Church and the St. John's Lutheran Church is taking care of the hot dogs and the food and drinks, and Walmart, and yes, Walmart for some of the bicycles and things. And so, you know, it's a collaborative effort. We always do that in Hudson. We ask people to help because we want everybody to have a good time. And this will be a great big patriotic day in Hudson, celebrating 50 years of celebrating our country's birthday.
And Rebecca, one more time, tell us when it is, where the lineup is, just the times, all those details.
Okay, it is on July the 3rd, that's Saturday, and it is at 10 o'clock in the morning. They will begin lining up at 9:30 at the hub station, the Hudson Uptown building on Cedar Valley Road, and they will march down Cedar Valley, down Main Street, down Mount Herman Road to Redwood Park, and then in Redwood Park to the pool. And we'll have a big party right here.
Okay, thank you, Rebecca. Thank you for having us down to Hudson, and even though I want to jump in the pool today, I'm not going to do that today. That may be another show. But thank you for having us down.
Well, you're welcome. Some of these kids over here in this pool actually marched in this parade. I tried to get them to come out here and say, yeah, I marched in the parade, but they've grown up. They're a little bit bashful.
Well,
but anyway, come on down. March in the parade, get a free bicycle, get you, if you win, and get you some free food, and enjoy a day at the pool and celebrate our birthday.
thank you, and thank you for watching Caldwell County Today.